All right, I have been sick. I have been so bedridden. I have not been this sick in years. I don't know what it was. I woke up, I started feeling around Wednesday, well out of it. Got to work on Thursday. I had, geez, must have been like 800 milligrams of caffeine just to make it through that one shift. The moment I got home, showered, went to bed Thursday afternoon. I did not get out of bed till basically right now, and Saturday the afternoon. So 48 hours of just being bedridden and a lot of pain, sweats, chills. Oh, that was bad. Not as bad as the last time I was in this situation of being overly bedridden, sick. I haven't been this sick since I moved out on my own. I was about 18. I was going through the worst time. I was living on my own for the first time too, so my diet consisted of typical guys living on their own type of food. So yeah, I was surviving off hot dogs for weeks. And so the sickness finally came out to me. I felt horrible. At the time, I had like no one to text. I like alienated a lot of people beforehand, so I felt extremely lonely. It was my first time being that sickness level where you feel alone all the time. I turned into a baby. Now each time I get sick, I become the biggest baby. It's hilarious. And so I've been dying just to upload content onto my Instagram to do a YouTube video, but I haven't been able to do that. Just to roll over in my bed to send a text message or make a phone call, it was too much for me. It hurt way too much. But now I got some coffee in me. I feel a little bit better. I'm coming back around, so I figure I'll do a video of what you should do when you're a bodybuilder and you get sick. Now, I get most of my advice on this one. I originally came from Ben Pekulski. I find the man to be a genius. He's very well knowledged. If you're gonna listen to any big guy on gym advice, he's the guy you should go to, and not some just YouTube personality. And so his biggest piece of advice that I remember from one of his podcasts or videos, if you're sick and a bodybuilder is still trying to make gains and all that, obviously your appetite's gone, you don't want to eat. So it's basically protein shakes with a multivitamin supplement. That's if that's all, or maybe a greens too. If that's all you can get in you, then so be it. It's better than nothing. For me personally, and my thoughts on training when you're sick, if you are in the contagious stage, just stay home. Don't risk getting other people sick because you're selfish and couldn't stay away from the gym for a day. If you really have to get out and just be active, just go for a walk, get some fresh air. When it does finally come time to when you think you can train, only go to the gym if you know you're not contagious and you think you can train hard enough to get results. Make it matter. And clean up after yourself. Oh my gosh, I remember seeing one guy sneeze all over the freaking dumbbells. So after that, other things you can do is that's mostly it for bodybuilding and rest up. I know it's hard to do, rest, lay in bed, enjoy the time off. I hate taking time off, but I've worked hard enough to a point where I could take a few days off work. It didn't kill me financially. It was actually a really good feeling. Felt really relaxed besides all the pain. Other things I personally do to help with sickness is me, if most of the time, if I get sick, I'm gonna fight through it. If I'm not bedridden, I'm just gonna fight through it. That's just what I do. I overly medicate. We live in a day and age now where if I have the sniffles, I can take medicine and it's gone. So let's say I wake up sick one day, I automatically up my vitamin C intake. I'll double it. Instead of 3,000 milligrams a day, it's 6,000. So two for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'll take every other supplement. I try not to change anything. I'll keep my diet consistent. Maybe up the greens a bit. I like drinking diet ginger ale here and there. That really calms the stomach. Other things I like to do is so obviously I'm not going to miss the gym or anything because well I'm no not contagious. I'm going to get some results. I take caffeine. That's going to help break you up. That'll get through everything. I'll take every medicine I know I can take and mix together to ignore all the sickness symptoms. And yeah, I can get so medicated. I can work an 8 hour shift and not even know I'm sick. Every now and then it'll beat me and I feel way too out of it, like on Thursday, for example. So yeah, I'll overly medicate. Maybe not the best for everyone, but for me as a young male, it works. I'll take enough caffeine to seem normal. Other things I'll do is if I have a sore throat, the best thing I think there is you can have is have a beer. Now, when I used to tell my friends this advice, I'd love having beer when I'm sick. And they're like, oh yeah, just get drunk and ignore it. No, don't get drunk. You're going to wake up hungover. It's going to suck. have one beer. The alcohol in the beer, it will kill the bacteria in your throat. The coldness is very soothing. So just have one beer and relax. And if you don't believe me, this honestly feels incredible. Just one beer on a sore throat makes me so much more happier. And so yeah, that's about it for when a bodybuilder's sick. Rest up. Being sick is natural. You're not weak for doing it. If you lose some muscle, don't worry. It's going to come back 1 to 2 workouts in, okay? Enjoy that time off. Heal up and try to be healthier the next time so you don't get sick again.